Well, good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is a special. This is a special episode, just like the special episode when we had the last typhoon that went through. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning here. We are in the path of a major weather event. We'll talk about that in just a moment. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Now, when I said that these guys told me that they come to work regardless of whether there's rain or storms or typhoons, and then I made a joke about, well, even if a super typhoon, I doubt they come for a super typhoon, but they're here this morning, but I don't think they're here for working. Although they're doing some measurements, I think they're doing some measurements for when they will be able to come back. I don't know what they're doing this morning. I told them, go home, be safe, get in your apartment. And they grabbed, they had that like 55 or 50 gallon barrel that used to see, the big blue barrel over there. Because the last time we had the typhoon, they didn't have water for like 3 days. They were coming here every single day. So what you would normally do in the Philippines is if you have a big container, and like the 50 gallon container that they have, you fill it up with water and then you use a tabo when you don't have water coming inside your apartment. And that's what you take your baths, your showers with. And that's what they're doing this morning. I don't know what they're doing now. I know they're measuring. Don't know why. Okay, so I think I figured it out. They are actually measuring the exact size of the pool to include the roundness on the edges, the side to side. So I suspect their boss, the contractor, Alvin, probably contacted them because they ordered the tile already for the swimming pool. And they need to make sure that they have the exact amount of tile ordered for this swimming pool. So he probably said, stop by there this morning and get the measurements. I am just guessing. That's pretty much. Then they're going to be out here because I asked them, I said, are you working today? And they said, no. Hop on. Come on, hop on. You want to come in? Come on. All right, if you want to go in, Mom says you have to have clean feet. You've been in the mud. Let's wipe your feet off, all right? Hey, your feet all good? Nice and clean? Okay, you go with Mom. Go with Mom. All right. She doesn't let him in the house unless he wipes off his feet first. And he doesn't have slippers he can put on, so anyway. So I want you to see, this is the calm before the storm. This is about 9 a.m. like I said. Now we have approaching us what was this morning a super typhoon. They call it a super typhoon because it's a Cat 5. It's a signal 5. It's the highest category that you can have. Over 200 mile per hour winds when it first struck on the east coast of the Philippines on the island of Luzon. And it's headed this way. And the tracking is the middle of the storm is going through the center of Lipa, about 5 or 6 kilometers right from here. So this is the expected weather for this storm. Cat 5, it hit the already made landfall. It is downgraded to a Cat 4. Normally what happens is when it travels across any of the mainland land, it normally gets downgraded even a little bit more. So they're predicting by the time it reaches here in about 3 hours, it will be a Cat 3. I don't know if you can see over my shoulder, I put cargo straps. I have cargo straps on the north side and I have cargo straps on the south side, tied to coconut trees and my fence because we don't have any real anchors for the Bahay Kubo, and it's real heavy and it could do a lot of damage if it went airborne. So a little bit of help for it right there, but category 3 is about the max it will stay on the ground. So as you can see, pretty much clear here except for a few pots. This mango got kind of really bent over really bad last time, so I kind of tied it up a little bit with the dog leash. And this is not going anywhere. This is like 1,000,000 pounds. And this is still from 1 week ago. The umbrella snapped off from the last typhoon that went through here. Don't have to worry about that anymore. So upstairs, it's all clear. No more umbrella and table and chairs. I put that inside. Front porch, I just got to get the dogs' bowls off the front, and then we should be good here. There's not much else we can do. Now, normally when these things go through, we lose electricity. Last time, 3 days we were without electricity for the Cat 3 that went through here, the Signal 3. So what I'll do, as long as I have battery, I will try to capture as much as I possibly can on what's going on around here. And then if we still have power, or if we still have battery life, we'll do like the after the storm leaves. Hopefully it's nothing. Hopefully it's nothing. And we can continue on Monday as normal with the pool construction. Anyway, I'm going to shut everything down now, charge everything up, and continue securing. So anyway, for those of you who are involved in this, you are in the path, hunker down. Hunker down. All right, let me get inside. All right, it's 3:45 in the afternoon. It's really starting to get really windy. We've had rain all morning. Mainly rain, but the wind is starting to pick up right now. I don't think it's supposed to actually be over the center of us until later on this evening, but this is where we are right now. We already had our first service interruption just a few minutes ago, but it went out and it came right back on again. So that's normally the first indication that it's probably going to be going out for a long period here pretty soon. We're kind of expecting that.
We had steak.
Okay, so 5:47, the electricity went out. This was like about 20 minutes ago. So we're about to cook, but our backup solution is our little.
At least we have steak.
All right, so we got our backup light and we got a backup burner right here. So we're not
trying to have fun.
Yeah.
Well, although we have no electricity, we will have steak for dinner.
If you enjoyed today's episode and you would like to see more just like these, just click on one of the helpful links over to your right and you might be able to pick up on some good information on DIY projects, how to, or if you are interested in moving to the Philippines and building, you'll find answers there as well.